everybody! So today I thought we would do a status update on the kittens, show you a little bit more of each one, and also we are going to weigh the kittens and start keeping track of that. It's really important to do that. It's a good indicator that they're healthy and there's not something else that's going on. There could be, bugs in their system, or worms, something that's causing them to not gain weight, so it's definitely a good idea to do that. So let's jump into that. So this is the bigger of the two tuxedo kittens, and it is a boy. And this is the smaller of the two tabbies, and this is the only girl kitten of the group. The rest are boys. This is the smaller of the two tuxedo kittens, and it's a boy. And then this, who is drinking at the moment, is the bigger of the tabbies, and obviously another boy since there's only the one girl. We will show you his face when he decides to turn around. Fine. So there's his face. There he is. They're pretty easy to tell apart, actually. Oh, look at that. You having fun? Yeah. So besides their size and their personalities are actually quite different. The smaller black tuxedo, you can see his face is kind of marbled. He's got this little streak going up this way. He tries to run away, and his nose is black with a little patch of white. And then this bigger guy here, his nose is white, and his whole muzzle is white here, and just comes up white in the middle, and then his eyes are totally black. So it's pretty easy to tell those two apart. Besides, like I said, size, this one's also more adventurous and more outgoing. This one's still pretty shy. We're working on him. You can see he's kind of still balled up a little bit in bed. He lets me pet him, which is really good. He purrs. He likes it, so that's also really good. Some kittens at this point will not let you touch them or run away if they're scared or hiss at you at this point, but he likes touch, so those are all really good, encouraging signs. So we're happy with that progress, and he'll come around. So he's doing good. Cute, huh? And then for the tabbies, this is the bigger of the two. And his nose is, oh, come here. His nose is black on the very, middle. And his face is more like brown. And you can see with her, getting close, she's got a pink right in the middle of her nose and a white bit on the right side going up towards her her eye. And of course she's smaller, so they're actually really easy to tell apart. I've had some twinsy kind of kittens that are really hard to tell apart, but these guys are pretty easy. So what I use to weigh the kittens is a just usual postage scale that I bought on eBay. I can't remember what the weight limit is on it, maybe 15 or 30 pounds or something, but these kittens never really go over something like 2.5 pounds, so I mean that doesn't really matter. And it goes down to the 1/10 of an ounce, so that's really helpful. And then we have just a normal pad of paper and a pen, which also doubles as a great toy, as you can see, for writing the weights down and keeping track and playing with. Yeah. So I'll just turn it on, let it zero out, and we have a volunteer. Let's put them on. Oh, this is not. There. So the kittens are being super hyper and not wanting to behave on the scale. So this is a little trick that I do sometimes. I put the scale up on the bathroom sink, and I will put them up here to weigh them because it takes them out of their comfort zone for just a couple seconds and will hopefully keep them still for long enough to get an accurate reading. So let me grab a kitten. Aha, got it. 114. And the next one, about 194. Okay. Wait for it to clear out. She's nervous. Stay, it's okay. 189. Let me write them down before I forget. And then the last one, 168. There you go. So that's a good tip. Getting them out of their comfort zone for just a second can really help with keeping them still. So more often than not, I get guys in that are a little bit smaller than these guys, more towards the 1 pound mark, more towards the 4 to 5 week age range, where they can eat and use the litter box on their own. But then sometimes I get guys like these where they're more towards 6, 7 weeks. It just depends on what the shelter needs help with. I don't ever do bottle babies. They need to be fed every 2 to 4 hours, and I have a full-time job and outside interests and hobbies, so I just don't ever have time for that. But so I'll have this litter for at least another probably 2 weeks, depends on how fast they gain weight and how fast they get socialized, if anybody needs extra work. I give the kittens back at about 2 pounds, because at about 2 pounds they can be altered, spayed or neutered, and it's incredibly important to get your cat spayed or neutered. Please do that. There's so many cats and kittens out in shelters that don't have homes, so yeah, it's really important. And There are a few exceptions, maybe like with these guys, if they need a little extra work, especially since I got them when they were pretty big, and I won't have a lot of time to spend with them if I give them back straight at 2 pounds. So I might keep them when they're just a little bit bigger, till they're a little bit bigger. So now that weighing is over, they have decided that it is play in the tub time. So we will let them play in the tub and end today's vlog on that pretty cute note.